So we're tasked to attack two sisters. There was a lot of briefings and that sort of stuff before, but I remember that we had a long, fairly long yomp into it. We then had to wait up on the side of a hill until the actual start time, and the Argentinians knew that there was something going on, and we were laying on a completely exposed hill, watching shells coming in, watching like cloudburst shells that would burst above you and could rain shrapnel down on you, and you're just laying there thinking, I hope none of those fire me, because there was no cover, there was nothing to do. We then eventually got to the base of the hill at Hills and Two Sisters, and we started our move forward. I remember seeing a sentry stand up and fire an illumination flare, and then everyone went to ground, and then that's when the main sort of bulk of the firing started. And I was leading a gun team. I remember we took cover behind, there was a huge piece of like granite rock, and the gun team went down to the side of it, and I was slightly off from it. I remember laying there, and they had, I think, .5 Brownings mounted, and they were firing down the hill, and it was one in 5 tracer they were using, something like that. And you just saw tracer coming towards you, and I remember lying there thinking, I'm not really in cover here. And the gunner, it felt like he was following my movements until I got into cover. And from there, we fired back, and we assaulted the hill. When you come under fire, we'd been fired at a lot. We'd had planes attackers, we'd had artillery attackers, and we then got into a proper firefight. And it's weird. You switch off. Your body goes into your training mode, and things are almost surreal. They're almost unrealistic in a way. And your training just carries you through. Didn't feel scared, which before you were nervous about stuff, but once you started, almost like a boxing match, you can sit in your corner and you're scared before you fight. As soon as the fight starts, that all goes out the window. And that's how I sort of remember feeling. And that was how it was through the whole thing. Didn't really feel any terrified emotion, just we're here to do something, and that's what we did.